just a quick video on things that you can take. I guess you could say if you're transitioning over to being a vegan or you're already a vegan, um, certain things you can take as a protein replacement. Because people talking about how you get your protein, where you get your protein, my man. You can use hemp protein. You can use pea protein. You can use moringa. You can use chlorella. You can use pumpkin seeds, Brazilian nuts, pine nuts. You can use amaranth, millet, kamut. Um, there's so many different things you can use pertaining to quote unquote vegan protein. And we got to understand protein is just the cell wall. The amino acids that creates the wall is the protein. That makes sense. So what that means, your body converts amino acids into protein. Okay? When people categorize protein now, they categorize it as something that's already damn near made up, which would be meat or whatever the case may be. But you gotta understand, where the hell did the meat that you're eating on get their protein from? Quote unquote amino acids. They got it from the grass that they eat. The dandelion leaves, the callaloo, the wheatgrass, barley grass, the wild garlic, the wild onions that grow out in the field. So with that being said, that's what you quote unquote get your protein from. And we have to understand your body. I'm not talking about somebody that works out. Let's just say your average person needs damn near 15 to 20% protein. And I'm just being honest. Like, and I'm not talking about protein as in, like I said, secondhand protein, which just comes from a meat, a animal or something of that nature. I'm talking about the first-hand protein, which would be amino acids. So, with that being said, um, outside of that, individuals need to make sure they're hydrated. They need to make sure that they have 20% protein, 15% amino acids. Fatty acids, which you can get from avocado or raw almonds. And it needs to be damn near 60% chlorophyll. But like I said, people don't like to drink greens and things of that nature. So realistically, they'd be better off just trying to, I guess you could say, probably making smoothies, things of that nature. But yeah, that's what you get a protein from. And just to reiterate, if I haven't said this already, the strongest animal in the wild is a gorilla. The three strongest animals in the wild is gorilla, an elephant, and a rhinoceros, a rhino. So with that being said, they don't eat meat. The animals that you eat don't eat meat. Just think about that, okay? And you can also get stuff, the amino acids, quote unquote, protein from beans, lentils, legumes, like I said, nuts, so many different things, wild rice. All this stuff got garbanzo beans, chickpeas,